Guys, so there's this story of a young lady by the name of Rita Special, who they say was brutally murdered at a hotel in Emoha local government area of Rivers State, somewhere in December of 2025, by a young man she had gone to spend the night with, whose name they say is Tonachi. Now, put in mind that this story is yet to go viral. This story is yet to be put out there by the blogs. The police are currently still investigating, and they believe that more people are involved and they are making arrests. But this is everything we know so far regarding the killing of Rita Specials. According to what her friends are saying, Rita may have been into runs. Judging by her TikTok and judging by what some people may have posted about her, it seemed like she was in the business of, meeting guys for a good time and getting paid for it. Towards the end of November 2025, she celebrated her birthday. And the last time she may have posted on her TikTok was early December, if not the 1st of December. Now, according to her friends, they started looking for her towards the middle of December for about 2 weeks, up until the new year into 2026. It was just around the 8th of January 2026 that reports started coming out that Tonachi has been arrested, and he had led the police to the shallow grave where he buried the girl's remains. And when her body was exhumed, they discovered that her private parts had been harvested, which is making them believe that this could be a case of ritual killing. Please put in mind that we don't know all the details yet. The police are still investigating, so new information may come up and the story may change. One thing that is also being said is that the security of the hotel where the young lady was killed, Summerrest Hotel in Emoha, has been arrested because it was alleged that Tonachi confessed to paying the security man 150,000 naira to let him take the girl's body out of the hotel. Usually when we see cases of girls or people being killed in hotel, their bodies are found in the hotel rooms. The killers kill them in the hotel and leave. But for the case of Rita Specials, after she was killed in the hotel, the killers, Tonachi and whoever may have been involved with him, made efforts to take the body out of there to go and bury it elsewhere. And to do that, they needed to bribe the security man to let them take her away. It's unclear if they had a vehicle or if they used the public transport or if they did it at the dead of the night. But I want to believe they had a vehicle for the most part because this looked premeditated, so I'm sure her killers came prepared. Aside the security man being arrested, we're also hearing that the hotel had been shut down as the police are still continuing their investigation. Again, if he did kill her in one of the rooms and had to take her body out of the hotel, it's looking like it's more than just the security man that would have seen something and that would have been needed to have been bribed. Because I'm sure they would have to pass the reception. And if they have a CCTV footage, I'm sure someone saw something or there's a record there. Again, if this was done in the night, I know given the neighborhood this hotel is located, I don't expect the hotel lobby or the reception to be busy all the time. There's even a chance that they could have taken the body out of there without anybody seeing anything, because I'm sure the receptionist would be sleeping somewhere or resting her head, or one of them would go and distract her so that they could take the body, package it and put in the boots, which would make sense that the security man would have been the only one they would need to bribe. Now, another aspect of the story that we are hearing is the fact that Rita Specials may have been sold out by her best friend, a young lady whose name we don't know. The words going around is that the said friend was the one who connected her to Tonachi, but what we don't know is if this friend knew the intention of this killer. Don't forget, Rita is presumably in the business of selling sex for money, and so it's not uncommon for girls who are in this runs business to be pimped out by their friends. It is most likely possible that a friend had met the said Tonachi guy who requested to have a girl come spend the night with him at that hotel, and so he connected Rita Specials to the guy. It is most possible that when Rita Specials got to the hotel and she was killed, the guy would have easily called a friend and be like, yeah, I'm done with her, she left my hotel, I paid her. But when it turned out that Rita Specials was missing and they had not heard from her and they were still looking for her, the friend had no option than to call out Tonachi, as to her, she was the last person who would have seen her alive, because Clearly, she connected the both of them together. We don't know the name of the friend. We don't know a picture of what she looks like. But we know she is also a person of interest in this case, as she is also the one who would have helped the police or the family of Rita try to find the killer. But here is another interesting part of the story regarding this Tonachi guy, Rita, and the friend. Some people are saying that Tonachi and Rita's friend are siblings. That the killer, Tonachi, is the brother to Rita's closest friend. And we don't know how to confirm that. We don't know if we can confirm that. I'm not sure if that is true. So that is very much alleged. It's so alleged. But it's gonna be wild. Your best friend's brother turned out to be the one who kills you for rituals. But I don't understand. Why will a hookup girl want to go and sleep with the brother of her best friend? I don't think that is the case. I know they don't have a lot of principles, but come on, there gotta be a line to it. And why would you want to pimp your best friend to your brother? So I don't believe that narrative. It sounds so out of order in my opinion. It could be that Tonachi is also a relative to the best friend of Rita Specials, because we understand that it was through her WhatsApp status that Tonachi got to see the picture of Rita Specials, whose name is Rita Eleonu, by the way. Her full name is Rita Eleonu. We still don't know the boy's full name. So I don't believe he's the brother to the best friend of Rita. But since they met through the WhatsApp status, or since he saw Rita's picture through the best friend's WhatsApp status, most likely after she posted her on her birthday, it's possible that they know of each other. So Tonachi is not just a random guy. He is familiar with the friend of Rita Special. So I'm not sure if they are brothers. I don't think that would be the case. They could be relatives. It was even said that he paid her 80,000 naira a night. He offered to pay her 80,000 naira a night. And the first day they agreed, after he had paid her, she did not go to the hotel. She had some sort of bad feelings about it. She was even considering not going to this guy's hotel. There was just something about it, probably because the guy was able to pay 80K on the spot. I'm not so sure why Rita did not go the first day they agreed to meet. She most likely had doubts, but this her said friend kept convincing her that, no, don't worry about him. You can go see him. I know him. He's like a brother to me. He's like a friend. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. And that could have been how Rita was convinced to eventually go and see this young man, despite the possibility of having doubts. And I think that is where a lot of people are saying she was betrayed by her friend, or she was set up by the friend who knew the boy she was pimping her to may not have had any idea of his intentions, because at the end of the day, she was still instrumental in catching the young man. But imagine a scenario where Rita had listened to her intuition the second time, because the first time she did not go to that hotel. She was right. People are saying that it was because she did not go the first time after the boy had paid the 80K that the boy had it in mind to now kill her the next time she came. I doubt. I feel like the boy had it in mind from the get-go, from the onset. I feel so. I suspect so. It's just that she fell for the trap the second time. And that could have been due to influence by the friend. But for someone to say that it's the brother, we would have to wait for this story to come out. We would have to wait for the investigation to be concluded, or to get to a point where the police can give us enough details that would help us understand what the mess is going on here. It's such an unfortunate story. It's really a sad one. And I know, and I can predict by the time this story hit the news, this young lady is going to be used as a social media example, because one of her videos had a sound of her saying, what will I use a poor man to do? What I won't carry poor man do. So she seemed to be the kind of girls that a lot of people preach to other girls not to be. And it's sad that it ended for her like this. Again, we will still have to wait for more of the details. Is anything close to the truth, then it's really sad and painful. If you're close to this story, please DM us with some of the details or images or videos that you have regarding this case. One thing I've always known, and I do usually see in the course of doing this channel, is that every new year, there is always a case of money ritual. For the 4 5 years or even not 6 years that we've been doing true crime stories, it's a common thing that in January we start to hear stories of people who were killed either early January or towards the end of December for money rituals, as far back as even November. There are cases now that the police are handling that is not yet on the news. There are so many people who went missing and the police are investigating and we don't know the details yet, and eventually those stories would come out. And I think, such is the case for this young lady. We will just have to wait and see how this story updates. So make sure you're following, make sure you're subscribed, so whenever there is a new information, you'll be the first to know.